My name is Naucetheboss. I'm a rapper. I'm a producer. When I started to rap, I had to be like around 12. I had like a little group back in the day when I was like in seventh or eighth grade, and I would always listen to the rap records that were out. Certain MCs like Big Daddy Kane, Fresh Prince at the time, a whole lot of different people, Slick Rick, stuff like that. And I always wanted to be like them, watching the videos and everything like that. So I constantly wrote. I probably was like one of the most serious people out of my group. I was constantly writing, listening to beats and everything like that.
Yeah, lost the boss, North New Jersey, future music, you know what it is. Rashid, what up? My homeboy Alcatraz, Cold Blue, Romy Bone, my man Tino, Sonny Stills, my homeboy Belial, Wise, you know what it is. I'm going straight to the top of hip hop. Fuck your lip lock, them gunshots. Put you on the ground like flip flops. Your homeboy fresher than the food in the ziplock. The rap game a toilet bowl move, my shit drop. The hood steady popping, the murder rate climbing. I'm a gorilla in the concrete jungle with the heart of a lion. I ain't lying, the killers hold iron, leaving bullets flying. That's why the youth in my hood dying. But niggas in Washington don't care until we go to the suburbs where they live, yeah. But I'ma back off of that subject now, cause when you too political, the suits come for you now. So I'm good with it, hood with it, Brick City should get it. Nos, the boss, sauce, flaws, understood, get it. You niggas can't fuck with the kid like a pedophile getting locked up, you dig it, go. Yeah, yeah, oh, it's Nos the boss. I told y'all, man, we coming. Got my homegirl, Sonny Stills got it. Yeah, Conway Management, future music, you know what it is, y'all. Yeah.
Well, who started me to get rapping? Nobody really. Like I said, I pretty much listened to the music, and I always wanted to beat them. You know what I mean? You see them on TV, and you like, dad, they got they kicking the rhymes, and they got the style and the flavor. They got the jewelry and everything like that. So I always listen, and I would write. And then, like I said, I had a group. It was like two other members in it, and we all were writing, record on like the little record player, not record player. Actually, it was like a boom box. So you had a beat on one side, and then you would hit play and record on the other side, and we would record it like that. So we would play the songs back and listen to it, and I would always listen to my part, making sure I did my rhyme right. If not, we would have to re-record it. But over the years, I had stopped hanging with them, and then I wound up going to high school and meeting some other people that I was cool with. And then actually my homeboy Alcatraz, um, he put me onto the crew that I was with, and he seen that I had the talent, and he was like, "Yo, you should roll with it." So I was like, "All right." I was kind of leery with it, but eventually they started doing beats, and I started coming around more, and then we started helping each other out more. So it was like it became a competition between everybody inside the group. So this person might have had a dope rhyme, but then it was like now you got to step your game up. So it was like friendly competition. Everybody was challenging each other, and that's how it got better. So that's pretty much how I came about with that. Well, I started producing. What happened was my man Alcatraz, he used to do my tracks, and we would go to the studio and record. And over time, he always became busy, so he couldn't get me like tracks to rap over. So I eventually started using instrumentals out in the street from other rappers, and I started writing. But then I got fed up because I'm like I wanted something new, and I always had an ear for beats. So I wound up getting me a program where I can make my own beats. I actually got it when I was in college. I had bought it off of one of the guys that was in the dorm. So I seen how easy it was to make beats where normal people would use like a normal producers would use like an MP3 or a piano and all this other materials to do that. So when I got the program, I seen it was easy to do it on a computer. So where I thought it was hard, the program simplified it, and then I started doing my own beats. So I didn't really have to depend on nobody. So when I did that, it was like, well, good. I can go in the studio when I want. If I want a certain sound or certain type of track, I could do it myself. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have to wait on anybody. The creative process for me making my music, um, it pretty much depends on what I'm feeling at the day. Like I'll get a sample and I'll chop it up. Like I'll take chop it up. I mean by like taking certain parts out that I like, or I do a lot of sampling. So that's pretty much what I do. If I like certain instrumentals or whatever, or songs from like back in the day, it might be a certain part I like, and I'll take that part, then I'll loop it up, then I'll add the drum and the kick and the snare, hi hats and stuff like that, the bass, until I get more comfortable with it, and then I'll keep playing it over and over till everything sounds right to me. I normally start off with the drum and the kick, and then I add the sample on to see what will go well with the drum pattern that I set, and then from there, that's pretty much it. In the future, I would like to become a huge rapper producer. Everybody got dreams, and everybody figure, oh, everybody's rapping, everybody's singing. It's no different from what they was doing back in the day. Like when you had the Temptations and Smokey Robinson, them everybody wanted to be singers, so it's no different. But what some people gotta realize is everybody don't have the talent to do that. Just because you think you good don't really necessarily mean that. Like a lot of people don't know how to take criticism. Like I've known, like everybody has different tastes. It was times where I've given out CDs, and some people didn't like it because I'm not super street. Like I'm not talking about killing people or selling drugs and stuff like that. So you know what I mean. It didn't hinder me or offend me because that's not what people like. If everybody liked everything, then you know what I mean. It wouldn't be no difference. But unfortunately, everybody has their own taste. So you just got to take that and build with it. I also, when I give out CDs or I ask people to listen to my songs, I ask them what they like about it, so I can understand and get a general information or feel about a certain song or CD at that time. So you just pretty much got to be open minded and listen to what people got to say, even if you don't like it. Like I don't mind people giving me opinions. Like some people can't handle that, but if you trying to do music, you got to be listening to the public because that's who's gonna buy your records or buy your CDs. So that's pretty much how I try to do my music. Try to support your artists. Try to support your artists, people that's doing music. You know what I mean? Be honest with them. If you not liking somebody joint, tell them you don't like it. But don't be harsh about it. Tell them why you don't like it. You know what I mean? Hopefully that person as an artist can respect what you have to say and take that and grow with it. Um, what else? Violence in the street is crazy out here. You know what I mean? People is just dying left and right over stupid reasons. Like life is so much more important than what's going on. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not knocking anybody for being in a gang, but it's like real crazy where you gotta go around and kill people just to get in the gang or prove yourself. When life is so much precious, you know what I mean? There's so much more stuff you can do, and I think if people can stay away from the negativity, because that's pretty much what it seems like it's now. It's like no more having fun. Everybody wants to be a gangster, killer, and all this other stuff. I remember when I was growing up, it was more about having fun, going to parties, meeting women, trying to, mingle and everything like that. And now it's like real corny. So only thing I can say is I just wish things would get better where everybody can have fun. You don't have to worry about whether you're going to come back home or see whoever the next day that they might be killed or shot or whatever in the hospital. So I just want things to get a little bit more positive and be more introspective of life.